ね。
No. We are talking English.
ちょっと難しい。Finish.
I can only say one word in Finnish. I think it would not be very appropriate.
We could try, of course, our respective languages and then try to communicate.
It's going to be a little mess.
Because let's rely on non-verbal communication. Who's looking who's and
It's going to
who's
be very
gesturing
verbally
what?
non-verbal.
Is your friend okay?
Yes, she's okay.
What is she doing?
She went to Best Denki
Yeah.
and bought a pump from bathtub to the washing machine. And she's going back and get something else.
So she's going to go back there and get it. Okay,
Yes.
so she's...
maybe she will get a try for the massage chair for free. Do
Massage?
you know that? Massage chair.
In...
Oh,
Best
yes.
Denki. No.
Yes.
You in the
She
big
tried.
Doing a massage for you yesterday.
Yes. But now she needs one for
So
herself.
you didn't give her one back. Is that a special kind of massage, or is she?
Yeah, I think so. She does like some gesture with her hands.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a healing massage.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Do you mean this chair or Lorraine herself?
So
Sorry,
yesterday, while they were waiting, she
Yes.
was.
was that yes? Right. Yeah. So that was the healing massage.
Yeah.
Massage.
If you
okay.
take out the hokori and
Hokori,
throw it
yes.
away.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. 今日は最後の日 last day.
And
ね
Still 女の人みたい。
え。Sorry?
like women.
Yes.
Ne. Yes. when you say ne, sounds like women.
I know. I'm taking the Mickey.
As long as you don't say attaché, everything is fine. I had a friend who was always saying attaché
Yes.
because he had a girlfriend and even Japanese
yeah.
girlfriend. This is very typical.
Yeah.
If a guy didn't know Japanese with a Japanese girlfriend,
Yeah.
then they end up saying attaché all the time. As
yeah.
you probably know is not
Yeah.
much-
Well,
Oh, that's
I
very
could,
good.
I could say in a similar way. I could use boku.
Yeah.
僕は昨日大阪に行きました。
Ore.
or 行く。行った。
Do women say boku?
Not really.
Not even university students.
No.
Not even in
Sometimes
Todai?
children in kindergarten or primary school say
yeah.
Say boku?
boku. Yes. Maybe they prefer to be a boy than girl.
Is there some women who want to use
okay.
boku just to sort of emphasize that
yeah.
they are more sort of men-like or equal
Yeah,
to men
yeah.
and sort of
That was behind my question.
equality things?
Ne. Yeah, I know one man who lived in Indonesia. He used to say like hello
Yeah.
every day to me. Or his girlfriend was Indonesian. He uses Indonesian language like selamat siang.
Well, that's very female, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe he works in a club or something. Yeah.
What about Kimi? Do you use Kimi? Kimi. Is that more like
Kimi?
Kimi?
women using towards their husbands?
No, it's the other way around. It's used for husband to the
Oh, so-
wife.
yes,
husband.
yeah, that way.
Let's
Okay.
say Kim. What I heard is that it's quite. If it's between people who are very friendly, or husband-wives, or it should be very close people, because the meaning is slightly pejorative. It could be understood that way, because it's really like you
Down there.
person lower than there means
Yeah.
this, but
Yeah.
not if it's
Umai.
if it's very friendly. Uma?
Omae.
Umai?
Omae. Yeah.
What's omai?
That's even more.
Okay.
more.
Oh, is that what you use for servants or something like that?
Or your kids.
Oh my. Oh.
What about kun? This is a
For boy.
for a girl.
Young boy.
for a girl?
For girls, sometimes my boss used to call
Of course
me.
you can. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah.
It's slightly under, but not, or same level, but not. The meaning is more friendly than something else. We just gave in the name or without sound.
Do women use that as well? So could I, for instance, say about Tanaka-kun or my colleague?
Your student.
Because when
The
you
boys.
should-
Or the students.
maybe.
The students, yes. The
Somebody
students
in
among
your group.
themselves calls them
In my
kun,
group,
but-
right.
It's very easy for boy students, but if you have a woman
Yeah.
student in the same group, you don't want to. You can't call her Chan. You don't want to call her San. So it has to be Kun.
Or some.
Maybe some.
Some,
San.
yes.
But San is that's it's Kun San.
Or
Yeah.
you could call her with kun.
Kun, yeah.
Is that all right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. 100 yen.
Yatta.
My
Yes.
Japanese teacher.
Yeah. Then one more question about this addressing how to address people. Women use anata towards their husband, isn't it?
Yeah.
So kimi and anata.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have only when you address a man, you have only one way to do it. Maybe just anata. But you address a woman, you can use kimi or anata.
Ansan.
Ansan in Kyoto.
Yeah.
Hansan?
Ansan in
Ansan.
Kyoto.
I had a friend called Anne. Every time I called her Ansan, people used to laugh. It was her name. I didn't know why they laughed.
It's difficult. What I find always problematic in Japan is that you call people with their names, and I have very bad memory to remember people's names.
Yeah,
And it's
right,
it's
right.
very embarrassing. You try to say,
No.
oh, but I don't know how to call you.
Yes.
Otaku no bai wa?
Yes.
Yes.
Or just for sensei.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's. But if they are not sensei, you can't
sometimes,
just
yes.
say son. Oh,
Well, if they're older than you can call them sensei anyway.
Yeah,
It's a mark of respect.
okay.
Yes.
Even though
Yeah.
they are not
Like, you're a
university,
sensei, it's not strange. Well, you are a sensei. But if it's somebody who's older than me, I can.
Yeah.
you can
I
just
get away
call
with
sensei.
it,
Okay, okay.
When we receive advertising for conferences by mail or something, they always put professor or doctor because it's automated. They have a database and they don't necessarily know if you're professor or doctor, so they always put at least doctor.
Yeah.
They will never say Mr. or just. Sometimes they put just
In
the name,
France,
but
it's always Monsieur.
maybe. But
Monsieur.
when I
Even
was
if-
a PhD student, everybody was calling me doctor or professor. It was kind of funny
Yeah.
because I was neither doctor nor professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In Italy as well, I was invited to a symposium. I was given a list of the attendants. Everybody was Dr. Somebody, Dr. Somebody. In my initial speech, I said, I'm honored to present to such an esteemed audience.
Yes.
And they came up to me and said afterwards, no. In Italy, we just call them doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. But in Germany, it's funny here. There you call Herr Dr.
Dr.
Professor Campbell. Yes.
doctor,
Yeah.
doctor, professor, engineer. So
Yes.
they use engineer.
Yeah.
Then if you're doctor, you add doctor and sometimes professor.
Yes, and also
So the
Herr
full title is
or
like
Herr or Frau.
yeah.
The
Herr, professor, doctor, engineer.
yes.
This is kind of going a bit too far. Because if you're professor, you're doctor. I think.
Not necessarily.
necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Or-
You don't need to be doctor.
Often that's the case.
It's a requirement these days, I would say.
No.
So you have exceptions, but if you have an opening for a professor job somewhere, if you're not a doctor,
She can get it without having an honorary doctorate as an intermediate step. Universities can bestow honorary doctorates
Yeah.
on whoever they like. Doesn't mean.
Yes.
okay.
And those who
But it's
have
not a
done some.
requirement to make somebody a professor.
Yes, they have some
Yeah.
distinguished services for the community.